Hey everyone, I wanted to talk to you guys about the fallback between when you book a discovery call and then you don't actually book the client. So a lot of us always focusing on getting those discovery calls booked, and we're stressing about filling up our calendar full of strategy sessions, discovery calls, whatever you might have called them. They're all the same thing. They're just ways to get people to work with us one-on-one. And then they get on the phone with you and you're super excited, and they told you at the beginning that, they're the type of person that is willing to make an investment in their business. And then by the time the call is over, you feel like just something kind of went off. And then you follow up with them once, twice, three times. You might hear back from them, you might not. And they didn't sign on to work with you. So let's talk about what happens between the point where they said they were willing to invest in themselves and the point where they decided it's not going to be with you though. What happens between that? Where's the fall off? Most of the time it's not anybody's fault, but it's never about the money. The best way to completely eliminate that factor is to put your pricing up on your website, right? So if people come onto your discovery calls and they see that it costs $5,000 to work with you, then they know what to expect when they're on the call with you. Most clients or potential clients will do their research before they talk to you. Some don't. Some will go on the call with you and you'll tell them how much you charge and they look like their eyeballs are popping out of their head. But that's just completely different. So once they said, yes, I am the type of person to invest in myself, they know how much you charge, you get on the call, and then they're like, I don't know if I'm going to do this. And then they're going to use excuses like, I have to check with my husband, I have to think about it, I'm not sure if it's in my budget right now, and all of this stuff. And it sounds kind of, you might think I'm being rude by saying that, but they are excuses. I understand that everyone has a certain amount of money to play around with in their lives, and everyone has children to take care of or family members or whatever. But if they said they are willing to invest in themselves, they were completely aware of your pricing, then something happened within that time. Most of the time, this problem lies within your confidence level to help that person achieve the goal that they came onto the call for, achieve the goal that they were searching for answers for, right? They found you for a reason, whether it was by they pay attention to you on social media, or they found you on Google, or wherever, however they found you. Maybe they knew you for a while, maybe they just stumbled upon you, but they knew that you could help them because you were really clear with the transformations you could provide people on your website. So they knew what they kind of expected you to present your offerings the way you do. But then somehow you must have lost the confidence in your coaching itself. So here's a way that you can not get around it, but tap into your confidence level, which should be really high if you're helping people make a transformation in their life, right? You signed up to be a coach because you knew you could help people do something. So bring on that conversation onto the call. One way to avoid that uncomfortableness that happens on a discovery call is don't do video. Sometimes I've done video and most of the time I don't. I always just go on audio because I feel like I can make the other person feel really pressured by me saying, yeah, it costs $5,000 to work with me, and like waiting for them to react. A lot of times the potential client will go on video, which I like because I like to see their mannerisms and how they're handling themselves, but I don't. This is something that I've always done because a lot of people don't want to go on video right away when they haven't met you before. Yes, there are exceptions, but most of the time I don't. And I even heard from a client a month ago or so when she signed on to work with me that she felt like so much less pressure on the call with me because I wasn't on video. Not to say that I am pressuring, but it's different when somebody's looking at you like expecting you to answer if you're going to make this investment with them. Another don't of coaching calls is don't make people pay over the phone. I think that's just rude, and I don't even know if that's even right to do. I even heard it again today. One of the coaches that I was learning from said that she will take their credit cards over a Zoom call, and I just don't think that's I don't think that's safe, and I don't think that's a good practice to have exchanging secure information over a line. So don't do that. That puts too much pressure on the client. What you can do and what you should do is instill confidence in them and in yourself. So once you get on the call, take the reins. This is your call. It is not their Q&A time. It is not their let me pick your brain time. It's not let me kick the tire and let me see what you do and whatever. This is not what this is for. This call is for you to tell me about your business, tell me what you're struggling with, and then I will tell you how I believe I can help you. That is how I introduce every single discovery call. Tell me about your business, tell me what you're struggling with, and I will tell you how I can help you. So once they tell me about their business, what they're struggling with, I already know I can help them because I reviewed their application. I don't just go on the phone with anybody. So then I tell them, okay, this is what I see for you. So I'm already putting a picture out there like, wow, this could totally be your business, because I 100% believe in the clients and potential clients that I have. I believe that everyone has a gift that they can share and teach others. So I'm going to make sure that I put that out there right away. I believe that this can be you. You have the potential to do this. But let's imagine your life right now, or 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. We're going to simplify your life. You're going to show them that this will not be this hard, complicated battle anymore. You're going to show them that you've been where they are and you know exactly what they're going through. And instead of it taking them years like it did for you, you're going to give them the condensed version on how to achieve their goal. That's your job. And the whole time you're telling them all of this, you're putting them in the present, in the future tense, you're sharing that with them that this is what is going to happen for you. You're setting the end goal. And then what you do is you say, so here's what you need to do to get to that goal. If you want to scale your coaching business, then we need to do this, 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 and this, right? And I have all of the tools for you to do that. I have all the support for you to do that. So you're showing them you're giving them a visual. They're seeing their future and they're like, okay, that's what I want. Now I know that I need to work backwards and I need a little bit of hand holding in order to do it. If we're going on a discovery call and we're letting them take the reins right away, talk about their business a little bit too long, and then you're just agreeing, and then you're giving them a checklist of things that what you do, you're gonna lose them. They don't care what's inside the package, right? They don't care what's inside. They just want help. If somebody's drowning in the ocean and they're screaming for help, you're not going to say, okay, I'm going to get my red bathing suit. I'm going to have 2 towels ready for us and some water, and I'm going to run really fast and I'm going to swim really fast. They don't care. They just want you to come and save them. They don't care about the details. They just want to know, I'm going to go on land in like a minute, and I don't care how she's going to get me. She's going to get me out of here. She's going to help me, and I'm going to be safe, and I'm going to move on with my life, right? So nobody cares about all the little details inside, especially a one-on-one, because they should be custom anyway. So just tell them, this is what can happen for you. I know this can happen for you for this reason, and this is how I'm going to get you there, right? It's just like explaining something to a child. You are saying, okay, we're going to go for a checkup. Everything's going to be fine. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get in the car. We're going to go to the checkup. Then we're going to go for a special treat, and everything's going to be fine. They don't need to know. We're going to go wait in the waiting room for 20 minutes, and then we're going to go wait in the doctor's office for another 45 minutes. They don't need to know all those details. All they need to do is get there, and you just need to grab them and take them. And they're going to trust you because you already told them where you're going. You're not saying, get in the car and we'll see where we're going. That's not a way to build a trust factor with people, right? And we should never do that with our kids. So think about your next discovery call. How can you instill confidence in your potential clients so they feel that the only way to get to this point is if they had you to walk by their side. The only way that they could feel confident about their business is to have the right tools from somebody who just exudes confidence themselves. That's what attracts clients to work with coaches, is because they really love the vibes that they're giving. And those vibes are confidence. Those vibes are just like no stress. Everything's going to work out in the way it's supposed to. That's what's going to attract your dream clients, right? We're not going to do this big stressful call with all these details like we're in a corporate meeting. We're not going to do anything like that. We're working with people one-on-one on a high level basis at least once a week, every other week for a long period of time. So we need to hone in the personality and the confidence so people can trust us and want to continue to work with us. For as long as your coaching packages last. And, I've had clients who sign on with me twice for a couple of rounds because they just enjoy that process. They enjoy that experience. So think of how you can make your experience with your clients work amazing. So not only will they have results, but they'll share their results with other people. And then those referrals will bring you more clients too. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.